Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Woman Empowerment Series with me, Farisha. And today I have a lovely guest joining me. It's Viviantie Sarjuni. Hi Viviantie, how are you?
Hi, Carissa. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, Alhamdulillah. How are you?
I'm good. Alhamdulillah. Top of the world.
Wow, it's really an honor to have you in my show, Woman Empowerment Series video podcast. And this is a video series where I showcase amazing and wonderful ladies in Malaysia. It's truly an honor to have you, Viviantie.
Thank you for having me as well, Farisha.
Okay, can you share with us more about yourself?
Sure. Hi, everyone. My name is Viviantie. I'm 39 years old, married, and currently resides in Sabah. Before this, I was in Sabah Jaya for 22 years since I was 18. But this year, back in April during pandemic, I've decided to go back to Sabah and give back to my state. Now I'm currently leading a government agency under Ministry of Trade and Industry. It's the first ever government's initiative in the aspect of innovation and technology. So I'm leading Pusat Kreatif Ekonomi dan Inovasi Sabah, or in English, Sabah Creative Economy and Innovation Hub. The purpose of this center is to push the agenda of technology and innovation in Sabah. I was ex-magician. I was with Magic before, a government agency as well. And I'm also founder of Borneo Startups Community. It's a community-driven group to also push the agenda of innovation, startup, technology at the grassroots level. I'm also co-founder of Borneo Specialty Coffee. So it's a social enterprise. We got our basic SE basic accreditation from Magic. So what we do is basically we sell coffee beans from our rural coffee farmers in Kundasang, and
Mm-hmm.
our social mission is to give them sustainable income, and uh, we hope that the coffee from Kundasang will get attention from all over the world, because the quality is the same with coffee from other country, uh, other country. So yeah, that's about me. And I'm currently, like I said, I'm currently residing in Sabah to drive this initiative statewide.
Okay. And what is the most challenging moment in your career and how do you overcome it?
Well, I must say the most challenging time in my career is definitely now. Leading during pandemic, Malaysia is definitely a lot more
Not
challenging
easy.
compared
Yeah.
to normal days before.
Mm-hmm.
Everything has changed. The way we work, the SOP, the
Mm-hmm.
decision making process, a lot more challenging, a lot to consider, especially when it comes to finance. But I
Mm-hmm.
guess it is also a blessing in disguise. This situation has really test you as a person,
Mm-hmm.
your patience, your
Mm-hmm.
um, integrity. It
Mm-hmm.
builds your grit, it builds your
Yes.
resilience,
Yeah.
and I think I've
Consistency.
learned a lot more
Yeah.
during this
Mm.
pandemic for the past 5 months, more than before. So definitely this time around is very challenging, but I think it doesn't feel that bad, because I know everyone is experiencing this thing together. So we know that we are all in the same boat.
Yes, all of us are all in the same boat, all like everyone in the same situation,
Mm,
adapting to the new normal, adapting to the changes.
yes, definitely.
Okay, and moving on to the next question. Who are the most
Mhm.
inspirational women in Malaysia and internationally that you admire?
In Malaysia, I must say my mom, because my mom, she is strong. I know what she had gone through before. and still she finds a way to be above all the sadness, all the challenges that she's facing. She's a funny woman as well, so sometimes like I'm wondering like why can you still she still can laugh although she's facing challenges. So I think she's strong, and growing up I admire her strength.
Mm-hmm.
Internationally, I must say, I have people, a lot of people that I admire, but I think the most is Michelle Obama. I love her confidence. I love the way she. I mean, of course, she's the wife of, the
Barack
president, but
Obama.
I love that she wherever she go, whatever interview she's in, she doesn't use that status as a wife of president to leverage her position. But yeah, I love her confidence. I love her leadership, and what else? Yeah, I love everything about her. I don't know, but yeah, I have a lot of people that I admire, but so far I think this Michelle Obama stood out more.
High five. Because I love her. I love Michelle Obama. High five.
Really?
Yeah. What I
Ah,
like about her is she's
oh,
amazing and she's very persistent. And she done a lot of work in the United States to empower women and girls, right? Yeah. And she goes to
yes, yes.
universities and
And she
talk to the
works out too.
students. Yeah. Yeah. Like very empowering. Yeah. I love Michelle Obama.
Yes,
Yeah. Yeah,
yes,
if we
definitely.
have the
Me too.
chance and opportunity, we love to meet her in person someday, right? Yeah.
Yes, that's like a dream come true.
Okay, and moving on to the next question, Viviantie. What does woman empowerment means to
Yeah.
you?
I think women empowerment can be defined in many ways, but to me, it's all about ensuring women, despite different backgrounds, different religions, different culture, gets equal opportunity and treatment from the community.
Mm-hmm.
Um, uh, I'd like to share my experience with Lean in Malaysia. I know you're very familiar with Lean in Malaysia as well. I think
Mm-hmm.
I rose from I progressed a lot after participating in one of their career programs. And I love the fact that everyone's in that community support each other, not only during that session,
Mm-hmm.
during that programs, but post program as well. So during pandemic, we still do our Zoom session, asking like how everyone's keeping up. I love the support that they've given even after the program. So I think, yeah, women empowerment, like I said, it can be defined in many ways, but
Mm-hmm.
to me, it's about empowering other women despite different backgrounds. So, for example, like in myself, for me personally, my mission in the aspect of women empowerment is to go to the rural area and
Mm-hmm.
empower the women over there. So that's one of the reason as well why I co-founded Borneo Specialty Coffee with my
Mm-hmm.
husband, because the rural farmers are all coffee farmers are all women, 7 of them. So that's my personal mission to in the aspect of women empowerment, to help other women from different backgrounds to excel as well.
Well, that's amazing, and for you and your husband to help them, the ladies in the rural villages to
Alhamdulillah.
start up a small business, a small social enterprise, and then who knows, from that small business, social enterprise, it might grow to be a big enterprise. So they have to starting it small first, right? Mm-hmm.
Yes, definitely. It's always safe to start your startup small. Fail fast, fail cheap, they said. So just want to share my experience, Parisha. I'm glad that we started this business small, because during pandemic, Although rugi, yes, but tak rugi so much
Yeah.
lah. I mean, we are affected until now, but not that much compared to like big businesses, right? So
Yeah.
there's blessing in disguise as well, starting this small.
Mm-hmm. And who are the main customers who purchase the coffee from the ladies in the rural areas in Sabah, like the ones that is purchasing the coffee from them?
Okay. When because they started very
Mhm.
new as well. They are new actually. We met them in 2017, and when we first met them, the way they sell the coffee is not like beans here. Like we sell the beans and the freshly brewed coffee, right? But the way they made that coffee is different. They goreng with mentega, they goreng with gula and all that, and they kisar. So the main customers at that time was just people who drink that kind of coffee. But
Mm,
when we went there, we told them like, look, there's a bigger market in the
yeah.
city where
Mm-hmm.
people consume coffee in the city like every day kan, like it's their lifestyle. So I said, why not you roast your coffee a different way? So we taught them on how to roast without sugar, without butter, and I think the are the first customer that bought that kind of coffee, not the kampong way. So from then on, more and more people went there and buy their products. Don't only sell coffee; they also sell other things like banana chips, banana chips, kueh mueh and all that. But their main products,
Mm-hmm.
coffee. Their main products is coffee lah.
So you educate the
Yeah,
ladies,
but
you educate the rural ladies to be entrepreneurial, to be creative in selling their products and.
yeah,
Mhm.
yes, yes, correct. And we also taught them on social media, technology. We sometimes we video call and
Mm-mm.
although I mean I know internet in Sabah is very the infrastructure is not up there yet, but at that area they can still access internet for WhatsApp and social media. So we taught them on how to market the product through social media,
Mm-hmm.
like Instagram and Facebook. So they opened their account and they started to like explore, you know, other parts of this world through viewing
Social
Instagram and
media,
social media.
yeah, through digital media marketing.
Yes.
Yeah, that's amazing. I think what you're doing, what you and your husband are doing, it's very amazing because you are teaching them how to fish. You're teaching them a
Thank you.
skill. You're teaching them a skill that they can use it for a lifestyle and for a lifetime. And this is very important because, like, with social media marketing, it's really, really important in today's business, regardless of any industry. You need to be able to use Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn for
Yeah,
professionals, YouTube, Twitter. There's so many platforms. Yeah. So you
endless opportunity.
so you teach the ladies how to write content as well, like videos, how do they record videos and how to write uh, a, a write up content about their product.
Yes, yes, and every quarter we will go back to Sabah, bring our coffee machine to Kundasang, and show them like how the people in the city consume the coffee.
Mm-hmm.
But they are also very responsible, Farisha, because during this pandemic we asked them lah, like, hey, can we come to now that the government has lifted the um MCO, right? Our
MCO.
MCO, can we go there and visit you guys? They said like no, until everything is settled, don't come here yet. We just post you the coffee. You cannot come here. So I think wow, that's very responsible of
Mm.
them.
Yeah, and it's really good because you teach them, how to be independent and also how to be creative as well, and on how to market their coffee product. Yeah.
Alhamdulillah. Yeah. I mean, this thing in it's 2020, and I think everyone, despite logistic, despite location, should know that social media is the new wave. Now with this pandemic, you can't like
Mm-hmm.
really travel, right? So internet, social media is like the only way for you to get your message across.
Yeah, and it's a very powerful tool with social media. We can do a lot of magic with it, like with social media marketing. We can do advocacy,
Definitely.
educating people. Like, for example, what we're doing
Mhm.
right now, educating the women and
Right.
girls to reach their fullest potential. Women empowerment, empowering women and girls, to be the best version of themselves and to reach their fullest potential.
Mm-hmm. Definitely, I agree with you, and I hope one day when we have managed to reach that level of equality,
Mm-hmm.
maybe we don't have to talk about women empowerment again, because now everyone understands that we have to treat other people equally.
Mhm. Okay, and moving on to the next question. Okay, and what would be your advice for the young ladies out there who are interested to venture into social enterprise?
Okay, what would be my advice to young ladies who would like to venture into social enterprise? Okay, my advice would be, um, be before you even start your social enterprise, you have
Mhm.
to understand that your business have to be sustainable. You yourself have to make sure that your business will make money, because if your business cannot make money, then how can you take care of your beneficiary, right?
Mm-hmm.
So social enterprise is not charity.
Mm-hmm.
um, it's a business. That means like you can earn profit, and at the same time you can give back to the community as well. So my advice would be sure of what is your social mission
Mm-hmm.
and identify your beneficiary. um, then once you have these two,
Mm-hmm.
then also select what is the best social enterprise business model, because there are many types of social enterprise business model. If I'm not mistaken, there are 11,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to be sure like which business model you want to go for. But the most important thing is, the future of I think the future is doing good business. Even corporates, as much as even corporates, I think must associate themselves with doing good business. Um, so yeah, that would be my advice. Be sure that your business can make money before you can take care of your beneficiary.
Okay, thank you for the advice. And where can they go to seek more info? Is it Magic or MDEC?
Ah,
Which
okay. Yeah.
organization?
So
Which?
I think a lot.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So a lot of agencies nowadays are venturing into giving awareness of social enterprise. I must say that Magic did a does a good job in promoting social enterprise. We are actually, if I'm not mistaken, the number eight, the best in the world when it comes to social enterprise. So go to Magic. Magic
Mhm.
has a lot programs, a lot of
Mhm.
programs to give awareness of what is social enterprise. How can you be sustainable by doing social enterprise? They have boot camps, they have courses. Other than that, you can also go to InScan. I think InScan also has
Mhm.
a few
Yes.
programs on social
Institute
enterprise.
Kesawanan Negara in
Um,
Scan. Mhm.
Sorry.
Institute Kesawanan Negara in Scan. Yeah.
Oh yes,
Yes.
yes, Institute Kesanan
Mhm.
Negara in Scan.
Mhm.
For the people in Sabah, my audience who are from Sabah, you can also look for Pusat Kreatif Ekonomi dan Inovasi Sabah. We also gave a few programs on social enterprise. I
Mhm.
know one organization, NGO, it's a CSET, Chamber of Social Enterprise Development, also looking into social enterprise. social enterprise. So there are a lot of agencies that you can go for if you want to learn more about SE, they call it.
Wow. And they also provide grants as well, right?
Oh yes, under Penjana, they call it scheme social innovation matching grant, Penjana under Magic. So go to Penjana,
The
sorry,
Penjana.
go to Magic website. Yeah, they have a scheme, sorry, social innovation matching grant. You
Mm-hmm.
can get up to minimum, I think, 20,000 if I'm not mistaken. So go to their
Mm-hmm.
website and you can find more information about that. It's a
Wow.
year-long program.
Yeah. Yeah. And that is a really good initiative by our government to provide Penjana. Yeah.
Government has been very kind and supportive.
And we hope that with the Penjana, it also can generate back our economy and boost the economy in Malaysia. And especially what's happening right now due to COVID-19, a lot of businesses are badly affected due to COVID.
Yes,
And this is the time where we,
yes.
slowly bounce back. Yeah, bounce back the economy and also with Penjana, um, and also relating to my field, education and training. We have Penjana Kerjaya for training. So my
Mm,
company is one of the Penjana Kerjaya under Penjana HRDF
amazing.
training. So we receive a grant from the government as well to conduct training, to assess the B40 community, and also provide them with the training and to help them to get jobs.
Amazing.
Mhm.
Amazing. So, in the aspect
Mhm.
of I mean, I think Malaysia has done a very good job in supporting the rakyat through initiatives. I think a lot of us can benefit from the programs.
Mhm.
Uh, for example, like what your company is doing.
Yes, because we are in training, learning and development, and we specialize in English language and also business English. And it's really important today for all the graduates and job seekers to master the English language for them to know the basic of communicating in English. Because when they attend job interviews, the first thing that the HR and the interviewer are going to ask them is questions in English, regardless of whether it's a corporate company or whether they're applying for a job with government or corporate or organization. I think it's really important for everyone to master and learn English language because English language is the business language and also international language. But bahasa
Definitely.
Malaysia,
I
Bahasa Malaysia will always be our bahasa ibunda. Bahasa Malaysia is number one. But for us to connect with the world, for us to connect internationally with people all around the world, we need to master and learn English language.
Definitely. During my time, we didn't have all of this support, especially like what you just mentioned just now.
Mm-hmm.
So I have my own personal experience. I hope it can be boleh menjadi teladan kepada semua. I
Okay.
failed my first job interview because I couldn't speak in English at that time properly, like business English. So I learned my lesson the hard way. So I hope yeah, a lot more and more young people in Malaysia can take advantage of all these initiatives by the government.
Ambil peluang yang telah diberikan oleh kerajaan, ambil peluang ni untuk belajar dan untuk
Ah,
upskill dan untuk anda semua untuk belajar sesuatu skill yang baru, untuk keluar daripada zon selesa dan beranikan diri anda untuk belajar skill ni sebab skill ni akan membantu anda untuk mendapatkan kerja. Ah,
betul. I agree.
mm-mm. Okay, so we have almost come to the end of the show. Okay, and the final question is, okay, regardless of what is happening today during the pandemic, COVID-19, what are the lessons learned that we can all learn from the pandemic? what is it trying to teach us? What is it trying to teach the humankind from your personal experience and point of view?
Okay, things are very uncertain nowadays, right? I mean, be it work, finance, which can affect our daily lives, be it relationship with coworkers or relationship with family and friends. So I guess
Mhm.
what this situation has taught me is to practice empathy. I know it's very cliche, empathy, right? It's very easy to say, but actually, it's also very hard to practice. So I think
Mm.
um, this situation has taught me to practice empathy better
Empathy.
and be more cautious to all aspects of decision making because we have not
Mhm.
found the vaccine yet. And we don't know when all of this is going to end. Um, so what I've learned so far, I mean, I've learned a lot, but to me, the most that I've learned so far is to practice empathy better. Um, yeah, life is not easy nowadays.
Yeah.
It's even like for me, who gets my salary every month, still face challenges at the workplace because when it comes to decision making, especially when it comes to finance, a lot of things needs to be considered
Mhm.
before we're making one.
Mhm. Yeah, and all of these things are a very important aspect for you to consider, and also the decision making process is not easy, right?
No, it's not easy. Like I said, the empathy part needs to uh, the empathy part basically I thought that it was easy to to empathize, but when a pandemic hits, I find that it's a lot more challenging to make a decision because there's a lot of things to consider. So empathy plays a big role in making sure that you make if not the best decision, the closest the decision that
Mm-hmm.
gives benefits to everyone lah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
empathy is also a part of leadership as well. Yeah, if you take a look at
Yeah.
the Prime Minister of New Zealand, Jacinda Ardern, the Prime Minister of New Zealand,
Yes.
yeah, just you see
Mm-hmm.
her leadership,
Love her.
you see her characteristic, her aura, her leadership characteristic as a leader. She leads with empathy, and she's the Prime Minister of New Zealand. She's a woman, she's a lady, she's a wife, she's a mother,
Oh
and
yeah, she's only 40 years old.
yes, and she's amazing, and she leads by example, and she leads with empathy, and I really admire her.
Me too.
Yeah, and I follow her social media. I follow her Facebook, her LinkedIn, and Instagram. It's amazing how she address the citizen of New Zealand, how she educate her people, how she inform her people on what are the things that they should do during the pandemic, and her
Yeah,
communication style is with a heart.
yeah,
Yeah, like you
yeah.
were saying, with empathy when she announced it on social media, on her Facebook, on her YouTube channel, and the way that she addressed people on social media, it's a really friendly gesture, like hi, hello everyone. Yeah, and you can see the aura of the Prime Minister of New Zealand. You know, the communication skills. She lead by
I
example,
know,
and she
right?
also practices empathy. Yeah.
Yes, definitely. And it also proves that you don't have to be a dictator to govern a country. You can still govern a country with kindness.
Yeah.
And
Govern a country
yeah,
with a heart, with kindness and heart.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
And she understands the community around her. She understands the Muslim community. She understands the Sikh community, different type of community living in New Zealand. So she goes to the ground and talk to them and mingle with them. She goes down to the ground and talk to her people, to the citizen of New Zealand, and that is what I love about her. Like her character.
Even talking to you right now.
Yeah.
So, even talking to you right now, Farisha, and talk about all these things, I already feel like, wow, I feel so empowered.
Yeah, because we need more leaders like that, right? We need more women, more Malaysian women to be like Jacinda Ardern, to lead with a heart.
Yeah.
We can still be leaders, but we lead with empathy and heart. Yeah.
Yes, yes, I agree.
Okay, and we've almost come to the end of the show. Do you have anything else that you would like to share with our viewers?
To all of our viewers out there who's watching this, I just want to say that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Whoever experiencing sadness or challenges during this tough time, know that you are not alone, and hang on, hang in there, and find your support system, and be strong. This shall pass soon, and we're in this together. And I'd like to say, I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate Farisha for doing this. Not
you.
many have the guts to, start this on their own and empower more people, especially women. And
Empower each
to
other.
me, even
Yes.
one person, count that one person. I mean, even if you can't empower the entire world or the entire country, if there's only like just one person, count that one person, because you'll never know that one person, maybe she can make a, ripple effect or amazing things in this world. So congratulations, Parisha, and thank you
Thank
so much
you.
for having me. And I look forward to your next interview with other amazing women.
Thank you so much. And this is my mission, to educate and also empower more women in Malaysia to step outside of their comfort zone. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to take risks. Go for it. Learn something new. Upskilling. Belajar benda baru. Kalau kita tak biasa buat benda tu, kita cabar diri kita cuba sesuatu yang baru, kita belajar. So I want to educate more Malaysian women to step outside of their comfort zone and also reach their fullest potential. And jangan rasa takut. And jangan rasa kita tak boleh buat, jangan rasa kita tak boleh. Kita mesti kata dalam diri kita boleh. Kita cuba. I'll try to do this. So tak ada istilah tak boleh. Mesti boleh, tapi kita kena cuba. So I want to educate and empower Malaysian women to step outside of their comfort zone, reach their fullest potential, go for their dream, reach their dreams, and most importantly, to have a positive mindset regardless of any situation. Like for example, like right now we're in, pandemic, still in the pandemic. So always channel our mind to always look for the positive, think positive, even though we are in a negative situation or surrounding.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
To move.
That's like a reminder to me too. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Even myself, like as a human being, sometimes I feel down, sometimes I feel depressed as well. I feel sad, but I always remind myself, hey, I have to pick myself up. Okay, get back up, move forward. So apa? Jalan terus. Teruskan berjalan. Jalan terus.
Langgar saja.
Yeah, jalan je. Just don't corner left or right. Just keep going. Keep going until you reach your destination. Metaphor. And so even for me as well, I'm also a normal human being like me and you. Sometimes I feel depressed, sometimes I feel scared, sometimes I feel that I'm not good enough, but I always think on the bright side and think positive and say, hey, I want to challenge myself. I want to learn a new skill. This is the only way for you to learn and grow. That is how you evolve, by learning new skills. So my advice would be for the ladies out there, ambil sahut cabaran baru. Kalau anda rasa, oh saya tak pandai lah bahasa Inggeris tapi saya nak belajar. Mulakan daripada sekarang. Belajar, ambil kursus, ada workshop, ada courses, ada training center yang menawarkan kos-kos dan kursus-kursus. Mulakan sesuatu dan belajar. And kalau anda nak belajar digital marketing, banyak kursus-kursus yang ada dekat MDEC and also Magic also, right? They're doing a lot of like courses for digital marketing. InScan pun ada kursus for digital marketing. Banyak kursus-kursus yang ditawarkan. So for the ladies and girls out there, this is your chance to, upskill yourself, upskilling, and choose what courses that you want to do. You want to do digital marketing, you want to learn English, you want to learn to be a good communicator, communication skills. What else? There's so many courses. Videography, macam mana cara nak buat videography, Photoshop, media, macam mana kita nak design poster. Itu adalah satu skill, and those are the skills that can also generate income. Can Viviantie? Yeah, so these are the
definitely.
People need that skills, the essential skills, and then kalau you boleh buat skill tu, orang akan ambil you bekerja sebab you ada that essential skills.
I think also, Farisha, if I may share, nowadays, have you heard of gig economy? So gig economy is
like Grab,
so
even
those yang maybe diberhentikan kerja, or you lost your job, start exploring gig economy. And one of the platforms that I would suggest is Upwork, UPWORK. Upwork, there's a lot of freelance job opportunity that you can offer to not only Malaysia but the whole world. My friend earned 50,000 during pandemic in 3 months through advertising his skills on this platform. So go and explore.
Yeah, there's so many things that they can do, right? Yeah, so let's say if they're good in doing a video, they can do video editing. There's so many companies want to hire a freelance videographer and freelance video editor. And if you're good in doing posters, there's so many companies want to hire you to do their social media campaign for their JPEG posters, PDF. There's so many things that you can do. Yeah, so these are the essential skills, right? So you have to find what you're good at. Apa kemahiran yang you ada, apa kebolehan yang you ada, dan daripada bakat dan kebolehan anda tu, anda kena upskillkan lagi, tingkatkan lagi kemahiran anda, dan ini akan bantu anda untuk dapat peluang pekerjaan yang lebih baik.
Absolutely true.
Yes. Okay, Viviantie, and for those of you who would like to connect with her on social media, okay, what is your Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitter, so that people can connect with you and get in touch with you?
Okay, you can. I have Instagram handle. I have social media account on Facebook, Instagram. Not so active on Twitter, but once in a while I update. I also have LinkedIn as well, but I'm most active on Facebook. So you just can type Viviantie Sarjuni. I think when you upload this video, Farisha, you maybe can tag me as well. So it's Viviantie, Viviantie space Sarjuni, Sarjuni, and we can connect from there.
Wonderful. Okay, thank you so much, Viviantie, for being my guest today on Women Empowerment Series. And for those of you who are watching this, I hope you guys are inspired and also motivated by Viviantie's story, her career journey, and also her tips and advice. And for those of you who would like to connect with her online or in person, you can connect with her on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Okay, till then, stay safe and take care care. Bye.
Bye-bye. Take care.